And boom, it says we're live. Hello, all you mega people out there. Looks like we're just a hair early, and that's okay. We want to get here before the crowds do. Lawrence, hello, hello, hello. And yes, I am very late. I should have been here a half hour ago with you, you bet. Hey, Joe, how you doing? I saw the chatting about Marquetry. We'll talk about that in a second. Lawrence, you're going to get my juices flowing again, dude. My goodness. Yeah, Marquetry is pretty wild. Kevin is in the house there. He's at work. Probably mom getting ready to pick him up pretty soon. Hello, Will. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I can see a couple of spots on my camera, so I'm going to take my finger and wipe them off. That'll get rid of the little fuzzies. Yep, they're gone. That's good. That's good. Hello, Denise. Yeah, no doubt, Lawrence. No doubt. So Lawrence and Joe were talking about Marquetry, and I would call Marquetry like really high level scroll sawing. Hey, Brian, how you doing? Real high level scroll sawing, slant, laser cutting, slant, wood playing, picture drawing, all that kind of good stuff. Let's just look at a couple things here. Let's see. We will show this tab here, which is that thing. And that way I think we can flip. That looks like a tunnel of everything there. Okay, so we should flip like it. Let me look at that on the big screen there. We should see some Marquetry now. But this is like a parquet floor inlay. You take this one, actually has two different types of wood, and they cut them in a certain manner so the grain goes in a different direction and all that different kind of stuff. This is a person who's using, looks like an X-Acto knife, using different pieces of wood, making this inlay on some furniture. And then you've got, not sure what's on this page, opened it up, but not much there really. Little tiny photos. Let's get rid of that. There's a tabletop. Some very simple wood inlays here to some very intricate dyed wood and laid out to get a certain effect. I mean, there's a lot of precision going on with this kind of stuff. Here's one that uses wood and colored pieces of wood along with grain to essentially make Japanese Marquetry, if you will, Japanese cherry blossoms or flowers or whatever those are. Pretty incredible. This guy's got a whole bunch. There's a whole giant floor. Could you imagine the labor? That's got to be a very expensive floor. Of course, you can do herringbone, which is super simple tree, but look at the Marquetry around the edges. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous stuff. Very gorgeous stuff. Hope everybody's doing well. Let's see. Kevin says the master's going to teach me how to diamond paint after the live. Yep, that's this evening. I'll sit and watch. Maybe I'll do a little tiny bit of something with them. Ah, been a fun day. Let me show you what I have created. There goes the door. Carrie's going out to get the Kev. Let's see. This should take us here. I got some new molds in, so I made a couple of trays. This will be the trinket trays. I made them super bright green for my work table behind me, so I can put my little tools and stuff in there and not lose them. Made two of them, just playing with the molds. And of course, it was mold delivery day. So this one here is, chicken and duck ornament resin. I'll share one of that there and we can see that real quick. They came from Let's Resin, pretty popular resin type company out there. Let me type. Let's see, let's come here. And I'll show you now. I will not be making the types of things that are on there because I don't have the time to do all of the artwork and stuff they're doing, but I will fill them with stuff. And let's see, I'm going to look this up here. So I got this one here. Let me share my screen. Hello, Rebecca. Hello, Christina. How you doing? Let me share my screen here. So I'm going to be, instead of making skulls, because I think there's pretty a limited market for skulls, I got these little sleeping cats and dogs. Essentially, there's a little tiny cat, a bigger cat, sort of the same thing, and then a dog in the middle. And here was a really cool idea, is for a memorial. This one right here has the hair of the animal molded into here with a memorial in gold leaf next to it. Is that cool? So you could, if you had a very favorite animal, keep that animal's parts, hair, with you forever and keep it on your desk drawer and remember the wonderful times with that little person there. And of course, we're just going to make some colored dogs and cats, that kind of thing. And let's see, the other one I got was, let's see, here we go. Where are we going? I got some crystal snakes, which will be fun. Let's see. We are sharing this tab right here. Get a search. So I've got these snakes and dragons. Let me see. I'm sharing that one there. It should be what we're sharing. Yeah. So we got the snakes and the dragons here on this side. Couple of molds of each. So we'll start pouring those. We got Year of the Snake. We just passed the dragons that everybody was crazy about. So we'll do some of those and that'll be fun. And then let's see. I got this cute little chick and duck thing. Let's come back here and look that up. And these will be fun to make. I'm not going to color them like this because I'm not that talented to do all this painting, but I will make some chicks. These will be pretty cool. Very, put them on your desk, paperweight kind of thing. And then, of course, a chick and an egg and a little duck there. And I got the molds a little bit bigger than an egg, as you can see. And of course, somebody really went to town painting these, and I could make white ones and or clear ones, and somebody could paint over those. As you can see the if I make that bigger, you can see the paint strokes in there. So somebody did a really nice job of decorating those little guys right there. So that'll be fun to play with for sure. Yeah, Rebecca, I'll make them cheap for you. You can paint them and you can sell them on your anything website. Just empty your vat. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Christina says, hi. Hey, Cindy's in the house. Cindy, we missed you last night. We noted you weren't here. We did not call 911. But yeah, we can make some of those, Cindy. Send me some more drills. I'll make you one. You bet. Just empty your head, not my vacuum. I'd rather have Cindy send me some very nice, clean drills that I could put in there. And I can even isolate out some colors. So, Cindy, if you want to send me another box of drills, which I'm sure you have billions, pick out the colors that you would like yours made of, because you might have a theme in mind where you want a Halloween chicken or a spring snake, something like that. But yeah, we'll do that for you for sure. You know me, I'm pretty easy to get along with, so a lot of fun. Cindy, Joe, Rebecca, it looks like everybody's here. That's good. So anyway, I made these cool trays, super bright. They'll just be for me. I'm not going to use them for anybody else. I'm not going to sell these. I could make more if somebody wants that particular color. It was this UFO green color. Very, very cool. And I didn't make this one, but I got Cosmic Red, which looks very orange to me. Yeah, even on screen, it looks pretty orange. All right, so we got those ducks, and here's the molds with the little cats here. And then these are the dragons, I think. Yep, that's the dragon. One dragon mold in that little box. we'll get these out, put them in my plastic containers here in a little bit. And then these are the snakes. So just to give you an idea, the year of the snake, that's about how big they are. Pretty long, actually, but pretty cool. About as big as your hand, laid out there a little bit. So again, I'm not reinventing the wheel. I'm just finding places to put extra resin. I found out these take 400 grams. The labor is very small. So I think I can produce these at a very reasonable rate because it literally is putting out 400 grams of resin, throwing some color in there, pouring it in there, and then putting the lid on it and letting it cure for a while. And I'll probably use some different resin. I use Alumilite Clear Slow for this, which is an expensive way to do it. So I'll choose a cheap resin. Is probably about 75% of that cost. But anyway, we'll have some fun. These are, I'm finding out they're pretty low labor once I've got the rigmarole going and I sort of know what I'm doing and know how much I can pour into one. Like I know right now these take 400 grams, so that's good to know. I'll have to figure out the snakes and stuff like that. So I sort of know how much extra I have. I could pour it in there. But anyway, that's what we're doing there. That's what we're doing. I need to talk to Carrie about it. I have colors together, reds, blues. Yes, ma'am. You know, if you got an orange thing or a colorful thing or something you want to do with that, then rock and roll, sister. Rock and roll. We're here to support you. And hey, a couple of these are, I guess they're probably not cover minder worthy, but definitely cool looking. So we'll still make a couple of skulls now and again if people call for them. But man, some of these, they come out so cool. I don't know if I showed this one or not, but this one, I just had some extra black when I was doing those dragons. And I poured a bunch of orange, blue, teal, white, purple drills down into this. And it just came out real cool. It was real neat. I love the color of that. Not into skulls myself too much because I'd like to keep my skull inside my skin for as long as I can. All right, let's see. Let's get back to work here. Let me see. Let me move that drill driver out of the way. Okay, so right now we're back with, who's this here? No, we got to be Christina here. Oh, here she is. Christina F. We're back doing her again. And I saw she has another order coming up in just a short bit, so that'll be fun. All right, we got this one last square one here that's going to have some wood. And it's looking like, before I even get into it, some beautiful burl. So as you can see, it's got a very mother of pearl mica, what do you call it, abalone type of look on this side. And it's got a chunk of wood up here in the middle. So this one, it'll be pretty interesting. There's going to be a bit of this resin left on one side right here. But let's make it round first and see what we end up with. Let me turn that up. Let me get the TV set here, just in case somebody says something. Yeah, Joe, that I really love the color combo of that black and those kind of things. It makes it look sort of almost like a pirate jewel or something like that. Let's see. What am I looking for? Remote. Put it over here. No, I didn't. Oh, here it is. Let me get the old leopard. There we go. Saturday sausage. Let's see how it's made. All right. Been a fun day in the shop. Fun day. Having a good time. Okay. Blower on. tighten that up just a hair. So if you'll notice, I came in second place for the Penn Turners Challenge. So that means I'm getting better little by little. Stacy Travis nails it though. She got that bling. Not quite round yet. Thank you, Joe. I was very excited because Vicki Peterson is no slouch, and Stacy Travis is very good, obviously, and Vicki, Stacy, and Don. Who was the fourth one? I forget now. Super popular. I can't remember. Vicki, Stacy. Hey, Caden, how you doing? By the way, Dawn, Castaway Creations just dropped a little over an hour ago. Got some gorgeous looking stuff in there. All right, we're getting pretty round. We're just about there. I'm going to figure out where that flat side is. Oh, it's right there. Yep, that's the only flat side. We'll deal with that with the small one there. And I've seen the blanks for the next competition. Very spring looking. Hey, Jess. Hey, Caroline. I will go check out that picture. All right, that's pretty good and round there. Let's pop over to here. Remind him. What do we got to remind? Never too many blanks or pens. Christine, I bought way too many. Yeah, like they said, there's none of that going on. You can never have too many. Let me get down to the old cord of this here. Remember, you don't need them all, you just need one. Caroline. Waiting for the pictures to come up. It looks like a pictures of drills or something. First of all, I got to add a friend. I can't believe she's not my friend on Discord. Wow, those are some cool ones, Caroline. Sure. Send them up. We'll make you one little object for free. That's a Cindy deal. She teases me with a little box of resins or drills, and then I'll make her a thing. She can pick which thing I'm going to make. And then I'll make 4 or 5 others along with it. A lot of fun. Yeah, it's a rough one, Jess. I'm with you there. Okay, back to Christina now. She is rounded 0.52. And let's see what this, if there's any special instructions on the wood one. Let's see. With wood, nope, just regular old artist choice. Rounded 0.52. Here we go. Let's see how big we getting to be here. We are 0.59. All right, we're getting close. I can tell. 0.54. Couple of molecules left to remove, and we'll go to the other end. That should do it right there. Then we'll just round up this little end here, not make it look like a bong. We don't want a diamond paint pen looking like a bong. All right, let's go look at this other end here. So we still got a little bit of this mother of pearl in there. Some of that will disappear right where the finger grip goes, but I think we're going to retain a bit of that. And this burl is looking really cool. All right, here we go. Let's round it up first. And we're leaving just this little bit of resin on the front to make it look like a cigar tip. Not that I planned that, but that is the blank. Make it look like an eyeball or something. All right, let's make this a little indent here for the finger hold. It's a whole different feel doing the wood. Use a negative break on this one a little bit here. I can tell this is very nicely prepared wood just from the way it's turning. I'm sure Carrie can keep track of whose blank this is, but I can tell you that the stabilization job was done very well. And I appreciate that as a turner. There we go. Looking pretty decent. We'll go for a measurement. We're probably still just a little fat. We're down to 0.54. Yeah, I'm with you, Christina and Christina. Yeah, this may be Troy's. I sort of recognize. I just can't call them out as well as Carrie can because she remembers where they came from. And of course, Troy would do a good job. All right, that's feeling pretty good there. Very nice. Yeah, it's good. Got a good angle on that coming up out of that dip. All right, now we've got to smooth this up a little bit. Still a little square right along here. All right, that's nice and round now. So let's go figure out where the middle is. See, we still, we didn't take as much of that away as I thought. So that's going to stand up really cool. Let's go see where the middle is here to see how we're going to work something magical on this point. 5.5. That's the middle about right there. Funny, it's almost a dividing line between the wood and the resin. Let's see, what have we done for her? We've done an interceptor, a TIE fighter. We've done vases. We've done a nice bow tie. Such a great design right here. It's going to look killer when we sand that up and finish it up. So if I did restraints, that helps me retain. So if I do 3, I'm going to dig here, dig there, and dig there. That'll give me 3 restraints, one right above where that comes together. That might look pretty cool. We'll make this a little bit wider. We've never done the restraints on solid wood. Actually, we have those purple stained ones that he did, or someone did. We did on that one, and that was pretty cool. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop this for a second. because I'm going to change the blade on this one right here. This deserves a brand new blade, of which I've got one right here. Replacement blade. I've already used number 1. You can see number 1 there, and you can see number 2. I can see that this one is getting worn down, and I can sharpen that up later, but they're not really worth it. It's better to just buy a new one. But let me swap that out real quick. Let's see what size Torx that is. That's that one right there. Let me swap out my drill drivers here. Get the right one in there. All right, we'll lock that down, put it in reverse. Nope, that's too big. Wrong one, Feldman. Wrong one. Let me come up here. Let me get into my big drawer of handheld screwing devices. And that would be probably, that one's too big. So that's a Torx 20. So I'm probably looking for a 15 Torx. Yeah, you're watching the magic right in the middle of it all. Okay, here is a 10. Oh, 10 will work. And I'll leave that for later, see if I decide to sharpen that. I heard you could sharpen those, but I'm not sure how great of a sharpening that would be. This will make it extremely sharp and very wonderful to work on because it will cut very, very well. I'm used to the dull one, so now we put a super sharp one in there. I got to be a little gentle. All right, that baby is sharp. Hey, Life with Natty, how you doing? All right, here we go. Blower back on. Oh yeah, what a difference that makes. Whew, I'll have to take it easy on this one. Sharp. I sort of like that worn out one better. Ooh, that thing is sharp. All right, here we go. This should look the bomb when we're all finished up because we'll see a lot of grain and a lot of this pattern in this albacore, mother of pearl kind of looking thing. Yes, feather touch is needed. That is no kidding. Now we'll just take the bumps off these sharp points. We are ready. Oh, that's going to be cool because you got resin, wood, resin, wood. That's going to look nifty. Okay. We'll back that out. Turn the blower off. Turn that back on. All right. Let me get the diaper. Funny, in the most recent pen competition with the other ladies in the Pen Turners Challenge is we all picked our own blanks. There were no rules about the blanks being picked on this particular one, and everybody picked a green blank. Did that say something about March or what? All of them were green. I have been to a zoo in years. Haven't been to a zoo. How fun. Yeah, zoos, you know, you can remember how, as a kid, how amazing they were to see all the different animals. And as an adult, it's a totally different view. Even better because you actually learn stuff and new stuff from before. So we had the crumble cookies last night. Man, those things are a death trap. You know that? Jeez. Not sure I've had that much goodness and sugar in my mouth at one time in my whole life. Yeah, animals in cages. I guess that's a thing, isn't it? Oh, you saw a bunch. Wow, life with Ned. You saw a bunch. You know, Joe, I'm sort of with your husband, except for one thing. I'm sort of glad that they're in cages when I'm that close, because you know things can go wrong real quick with wild animals. Oh, I hear the door going up. The family has returned. I'm feeling good. Get the green stuff off the top, and I like slices personally, Joe. Easier to slide into the mouth too, personally. Just use the keys. My keys are probably on the on my desk. My keys are on my desk.
Kevin's here.
Kevin's here. He made the announcement.
Hello, Cindy.
And I'll come down and slice them for you. It's slice 2, eat 1. Slice 2, eat 1. That's how raw strawberries work at my house. Slice 2, eat 1. Carrie hicked up and hurt her rib. It's not good. The diaphragm, yep. All right, let's see how we're looking here. Oh, that's going to be pretty. Oh, my goodness. This looks like a jewel on top of the burl. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. See that burl?
Oh, wow.
Look at that jewel on there.
I wonder whether, I think that's from Zach.
Is this Zap or is this Troy?
I don't know.
Can't keep remembering. And this is going to be gorgeous when we get that polished up. Okay, so now what do we do with the wood? We got to clean it off, dry it out. Let's get the old papier towel here. Oh, dang, you got the formula backwards. Eat 2, slice 1. That works too. You just need a lot of strawberries, that's all. Okay, let me turn it on real high. We're just gonna make sure it's all cleaned off. I'm telling you, this is gonna look like a jewel on top of that wood. That's gonna be amazing. All right, you can see the wood starts turning very light white because all the moisture that was there is now evaporated away as we create heat. See how white that gets? All right, now we'll take another little paper towel and grab some beeswax. Slow that down. Grab some beeswax and vegetable oil mixture here. And then we'll wrap it up, turn it real high. And now we're just creating the heat again to get the beeswax and the oil to absorb into the wood.
Cats is a
Is that what?
picture. Cats is just a picture.
Is cats Jesse's picture? Oh, yeah. Jess's looks like a gold cat and a black and white cat. Kevin just said, "Is Jess's picture cats?" And I go, "What?" Didn't know what he was talking about, but now I understand. Yes, it looks like Jess's is two cats. Now over here on this side, we'll do the old polishing compound trip. We're going to have to go over here on top of the jewels just a little bit. I'm telling you, I can tell this is leopard scope ready or worthy right away. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Boy.
Dang, that's pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So on top of that burl, too. A lot of chatoyance in that little piece of burl and some good burl on that side right there. Okay, let's get over to the scope. What you doing, baby?
I wanted to tell Caroline, Dallas to send her drills there.
No. She wants a thing. She sent them here.
Look how many.
Good.
Where am I going to put them?
You don't put them anywhere. I do.
Oh, well, I guess
Okay, switch me over to the.
you can tell her that you
Yeah.
want 'em. Oh, okay.
I already told her.
She said, "You want these?"
Yep, she already told. We've already way ahead of you, baby. Way ahead of you. All right.
You want?
Here's the burl end.
What do you
Let
give?
me see if I can get this in focus here. There we go. So look at the burl behind the resin, and it looks like a jewel on top of that carving. Look at that chatoyance in there. And then we got the mother of pearl down here.
Here's my free tray.
Carrie, you don't have to send in drills to get a free tray.
I did send in drills.
You just tell me what you need and I'll make it for you.
I sent in drills. Look at all those I gave you.
Beautiful, beautiful chunk of burl. Gorgeous. I love that right there. I swear it looks like it's LED backlit.
241 members in that event group. Quickly join.
Beautiful. That is cool. That came out real nice. Really nice. All right, let's get one more. And this one is already a round one, so there's nothing to do but cut it and make it look gorgeous. Let me switch the camera back to the good view or the other good view. Oh, I already did. I'm way ahead of myself. Yeah, that one is way cool, isn't it? Way cool. Yeah, I did not expect those little bumps to come out there on top of that wood like that. I didn't think that resin would remain, but man, that looked way cool. All right. All right, we're going to get us up about 1700 here. Let me turn that down a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Blower on. A lot of glitter in this one. I can feel it. That's going to be a sparkly one when we're done. All right, let's see what we're getting down to here. Still too fat, I'm sure, at a 0.57. Heading to 0.52. So here's a question for the crowd. The topic is competitive eaters. Those people that go around and eat a big ton of food in a certain amount of time limit, or sometimes there is no time limit. They just have to eat all the food before they get up and walk away. Do they vomit when they're done? I know that's sort of weird, but how could you possibly eat that much and not get rid of it some way like that? There's no way that much food could go through the normal digestive process. And all these people are so thin. Yeah, I got a blank like that. Did one of those into a pen a while back, Lawrence. So what's with those competitive eaters? That's what I want to know. And they're not big people. They're pretty small people. So how could they consume 10,000 or 15,000 calories? Of course, there's always bread and pizza and, all that kind of stuff to make it even harder. Or they just go run 1,000 miles on a treadmill. Yeah, I was thinking that too, but there's no such thing, Lawrence. I can't figure it out. What do they do with all that food? Okay, that's still a 0.55. This has to come down a little bit. All right, let's see how we're getting down here. 0.55. Let's see if we trimmed a little off of here. Still a 0.53 or 0.54. We will leave it a little bit flat because there's so much glitter. We're going to sand a bit of this to get it to be super smooth. All right, looking pretty good there now. I'm going to trim this side down just a little bit right here. Get a little bit more balanced. This looks like one giant Christmas ornament. Let's see what will look good on this. Let's find out where the center is. See where our balance go. Ah, very nice. It does look a bit like candy. Nice, Caden. It's a good looking blank, I'll tell you. Good looking blank. 5.5. There's our middle right there. What's up, baby? I don't know yet. I put a middle mark on her to see how it balances out. See what I can do. I already did an interceptor for her. Did a TIE fighter, bow tie. It's a little too chunky glitter for vases. Already did a vase for her. We just did 3 restraints. You know, this might look like a piece of candy. Ooh, that's interesting. Not quite a candy wrapper, but close. We'll come out 1 inch either side. Yeah, close, Jess. That's what I was thinking a little bit. But I'm going to reverse that up just a hair to make this middle part look like a big ornament. Dang, that's fast. I got to slow the lathe down, man. That's going to bring me right into it, tear me up. No, it's got to go faster. And I got to be ever so gentle with this thing. It is so sharp. I'm barely touching this against that thing. Whew. Man, that's sharp. That's a little scary, actually. It's a little grabby. It'll take a few pens, then it'll be broken in, and it'll be just fine. But right on the initial deal, it is sharp. There we go. That's deep enough there. Now we're going to flail this one out this direction. Ooh, that's so sharp. My goodness. I can't even remember it being that sharp before. All right. Woo, woo, woo. That's scary sharp. Almost want to break that in somehow before I use it. It's so sharp. I can't remember the guy at Butterfly Effect Wear, what his name is. Carrie could tell you. But watching him turn one and he goes, yeah, when you put those new blades on, you almost have to just go turn the crap out of something just to get it broke in. Just go round up some stuff and make it not so sharp. Tim, I found out you flip those cutters upside down. Oh, I already know how to do it. I just don't know if it's worth it. Because that means I got to go buy a diamond stone. And it's like $28 for a new blade. Diamond stone, a good diamond stone, like an Arkansas diamond stone, that would be probably $120 itself. But yes, sir, appreciate you researching that. Yeah, I was going to go with a candy wrapper, but because of the amount of glitter in this thing, I wanted to stay away from sharp turns, keep them sort of broad, so they're easier to sand. I think this will look like the bomb right here. This thing will look like all Christmas ornament when we're done. All right, there we go. Yeah, you know how it goes, Lawrence. But I may do that anyway, just because that used one, boy, that thing, brand new sharp one, man, does that thing grab? It's a bit grabby. Like a high school on his third date. Very grabby. It might be less grabby if I went and bought an Arkansas stone and flipped it upside down and sharpened it. But, and I've heard that, but it might be just as sharp, which I guess would be good and save me some money. This is called a single pane window. But are they really from Arkansas, Lawrence? Yes, you do have diagrams to create. Christina, I thought you settled on your favorite turn. Are you learning more now? Carrie goes, that's pretty dangerous. Yeah, Christina is very observant. That's feeling pretty good. Need a little more refining right here. A lot of glitter in this thing. Leaves a lot of holes and a lot of little glitter sticking up. So you got to gently caress it into shape. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, this is actually a favorite on all of Don's blanks because he's got those kind of blanks where you really have to see the middle. You don't want to cut through all that stuff. They're gorgeous, all those little doodads in there. All those polymer clay doodads. All right, feeling pretty good there. Onward and upward we go. Yes, ma'am. Carrie, where's this blank from? She still here? Nope, she gone. She's probably in the other room already. Carrie, if you're listening to the, where's this blank from? This Halloween, Christmas looking one here. Zap Designs on Facebook. Zach Parrish is his name. Z as in zebra, A as in apple, P as in potato. Zap Designs. If he has a drop and sends a bunch to us, there's no cost for shipping. Yeah, Zap Designs VIP group on Facebook. Super cool dude. He lives in an absolutely beautiful area of the country. I mean, the weather is incredible. It's just a fluke of a gorgeous place. It's called Sequim, Washington. And Sequim, Washington is spelled Sequim. Sequim. How did that experimental one work out? The long rounded, the long pointy with the little baseball bats at the end. How'd that work out? I think Carrie told me something about that, but I forgot. Yeah, I know. I just can't remember. Too many details in my head. Maybe I think back. Maybe you wanted larger plates on the end. Was that it, Care? Larger plates on the end, which can be gotten with the right blank for sure. Yep. We'll have to adjust those and make them bigger. That's a pretty funky design. You got to admit that. That was a crazy one. Took me a few seconds in my head to sort of figure that one out. Looks pretty simple once you do it, but then you're like, oh, how do I get this to do this right here? You know, a lot of glitter in these couple of spots I got to spend some more time on here, but it's going to be worth it because it's going to be pretty. Ah, that's feeling pretty good now. Whew. That is going to shimmer. Yes, ma'am. You may request whatever you like. I think truly, and not bragging, not trying to be immodest, I think we're the largest supplier of custom diamond painting pens in the world. That's sort of a weird claim, right? But every single pen I have made over the last 2 years, save it probably be for 10 or 12 of them, were all custom pens. I have yet to really turn much for inventory. There's others who produce more. Don't get me wrong, not even making that claim. But they do a lot of inventory and then just boom, send them out there to the folks and the folks buy them up, which is not a bad plan either. I just like interacting with the people. Ooh, that's feeling good. Okay, on to the next one. Then we're going to polish it up. Well, thank you, Christine. Appreciate that. After my stand-up comic days, I, still need to be on stage having some fun with the crowd. What's up, Kev?
Watching college basketball.
Ah, very good. What you eating?
M&Ms.
Oh, very nice. How's the college basketball going today?
Yeah.
Any upsets? Oh, yes, that looks very nice. A lot of big chunky glitter in there, but that looks very nice. Look at that thing. And where that green is, I thought it was green color. It is not. It is clear, and the green glitter makes it look green. Where the red is tinted, colored, whatever you want to call it, and the white is just a nice light mica powder. Very nice, very nice. All right. That is the end of Christina F's goodness. Let me take these things out of here and I'll put them in Kevin's. Oh, that's a hard one to get out. The wood ones are always the hardest to get out. And Lawrence, I want you to know today my thumb screws arrived from the manufacturer for my scroll saw. And I have replaced all of them, tightened it all up, cleaned it up, replaced a little retention clip on the bottom. My scroll saw is now ready to roll. Ready to roll. All right, let's see who's next on the hit parade. It is Jamie. Miss Jamie. All right, we got 3 in there for her. Let me go sand this down. Jamie B, if you're in the crowd, these are yours. All right, so how long do they need to be? Okay, these are all going to be, oh, wow. Looks like we're making some flippers. 4 inches all the way, 0.72. That is a big finger grip. Let's see, 0.72. Going to be pretty easy on that one. Little tougher on that one, but they're rounded, so it's not too bad. Ooh, 0.72. That's barely anything, Carrie. That pen blank starts out at 0.78, and they want us to get down to 0.72 for a finger hold. That's not much at all. Very not much rounded. Okay, we will do that, but we got to get to 4 inches. So let's see how we're going to cut these up here. Now, see, this is one here. Let me get this label off here so we can see this gorgeous blank. Trying to take this label off here because this is going to be cool. So this is going to be a 4-inch blank, and I can't cut the ends off it because that would remove the wood. So I got this. It's a cocoon blank, and I got to get this label off so you can see this gorgeous center of blue and white in here. You can only see it from that side. The rest of it you can't see. It's going to be transparent on that end, but it's got some wood. And if I do 4 inches from this direction, that will completely cut off this wood down here. And if I do it 4 inches from that end, that pretty much completely wipes that one out too. So I think I'll keep, as I drop it, I think I'll keep the larger end of the wood because this is just such a tiny piece. So we will keep that end there, and we will come out to 4 inches, which is right there. Hey, Care Bear. Oh, she's trying to eat dinner. Hungry, she says. These for Jamie are all really 4 inches?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me see the paper. Pretty sure she likes short.
Yeah, that's what it says, like shorts.
That's what we did last time.
Okay, just checking.
Let me double check. Hold on.
And this pencil one here, you want to get a 0.72 finger hold, but this thing starts out at the max width of 0.78.
Yeah, do the best you can on that.
Okay.
That's gonna be what we're gonna have to do.
All right. We'll cheat a little bit in there just to make it look sexy.
4 inches.
Just checking. 4 inches. Okay. 4 inches, folks.
These are all up to you on the type of bend. Just make them look good to you.
No, it says rounded.
Yeah, I know, but she puts that down, but she doesn't know what you want.
Ah.
Something else will look better at a different end, do it. I like my pen shorter and fatter, as I don't like the pens. As I don't like the pens that resemble a pencil.
Okay.
Long and thin.
Yet I'm doing a pencil blank out of pencils. That's funny. She likes short and fat. Doesn't like the ones that are thin like a pencil, yet one of the blanks I have is colored pencils. Okay, there's that one there. There's that one there. And that one there. All right. So these are now our 3 blanks. We got this one from Dawn. It's got the polymer clay stars and moons and clouds in it. This one here that's cocooned, got wood on one end, and then this colored pencil one. Okay, let me drill some spots for some bushings here. My drill press doesn't even go that far down. Let me, I'll put a spacer one of these on the bottom here so push us up a little bit. Yes, pencil blanks are gorgeous. You know the funny thing about a pencil blank? No matter what I do, you can still write with that lead or that colored pencil insert. I think it's made of wax. And I've got to get these holes drilled dead in the middle because there is no room to be off. All right, those are drilled. Now for the wooden one. You got to get the other end in that one because it's very, very thin. We'll have to cheat this one a little bit because it starts out at a 0.78 and she wants a 0.72 finger hold. The problem with that is if you divide the difference in half, that's all you get. So we'll have to cheat. It'll still be chubby and short, but it'll be not a 0.72. It's got to go a little thinner. You'll get no curve out of it. All right, those are all drilled. Let me throw some bushings in there. And we're going to do the pencil one first. All right, here we go. Let's grab this pencil one first. Look how short that is. I have to move the tail stock in a little bit. All right, so first thing we got to do is make it round. Tighten it in the vise here and spin it 1,000,000 miles an hour. Blower on. Almost round. It's a very soft blade. You have to do very gentle with these, super gentle. All right, let's see if I got any flat edges on there. little flat edge right there. We'll take that down because we really need to start round. Ever so gentle. With this one here, I'm not really pressing the blade into the blank. I'm sort of just caressing it, just kissing the edge. Okay, that's pretty round down there. All right, that's pretty good there. Let's get all these little pencil things gone. There we go. All right, so this is what it looks like now. Still got a little tiny flat edge right there, but that'll be gone in a second. And she wants rounded. That's a pretty safe end for this because it's got these very funny ends on them with the different parts of the pencils. Now let's see how far we're getting down there. Which took my caliper here. Here we go. See where we're getting down to. So we're already at 0.70, and the fattest part of the blank's about a 0.71 and a half. So she wants 0.72. Pretty nice little grip there. We'll ease that just a little more to give her an actual grip. Here we go. No, I will not use CA glue. I'm not a fan of the CA glue finishes, and I'll tell you why. I've seen too many handwriting pens that were wooden that people used a CA finish on, and I don't know whether they were good finishes or bad finishes, but within a year, the finish was cracking. And I don't want a pen to come back with a cracked finish. It's like paint being in the sun too long. I'll use the old beeswax. That'll protect the wood. Yeah, you got it. You got it, Lawrence. You got it. That, and I'm not very good at them. Hey, Stacy I. How you doing? Okay, so now we got this very colorful blank, and it's so short, there's not a lot of real estate in the middle to do things with. we may just do a abbreviated mustache. Okay, this thing is 4. That's why I don't understand why they do that. I don't know if it's moisture, humidity, or maybe it's humidity remaining in the wooden blank or the resin. I don't know, but I don't use it because that's what I'm afraid of. That cracked finish. It looks like a, where'd my ruler go? Here it is. It looks like a old painted chair that somebody left in the sun too long, you know? Okay, there's the center. I'm just going to ease this in here. This will be the most shape of this whole pen because this is not the finger grip here. Yeah, in fact, I was just walking. Yeah, I was looking at a writing pen Facebook group, and the guy took a picture of his pen, and he said, "Hey, why did this happen?" And of course, he gets 100 comments. Everybody asking, "What is it?" You know, he finally said, "This is a CA finish. It's a pen I did 2 years ago, and the customer really loves the wooden part of the pen. We wanted him to refinish it. How does he refinish it?" Well, first thing I do is take all that CA glue off, and then I finish it like real wood, which is why I use the wax and the oils. And again, I am not the ultimate expert. I'm not even going to come across this one, but I do know I have run into that quite a bit. All right, so we're going to cheat this down from a 0.72 just so it looks nice and fits your hands wonderfully. There you go. All right, that's beautiful right there. That's all you can do on this one. Super simple pen, but that's what she wants. Short, fat, and no sharp edges. And then I will, because it's wood and it's finished nicely, I will also take this sandpaper very light. I don't want to really do a lot because all of that grease in the pencil will start smearing. So I just do it very gently. It's wooden, it's grease, so it's not a very rough pen. Because whatever the oil or grease or fat or lard or whatever the color part of the colored pencil is made of, that's what's in this. With the wood, whatever pencil wood that was. What dries as hard as CA? I may have missed it, Lawrence. And you know, with the beeswax, you could recondition it again. If you feel your pen's, needs a little bit of luster on it, you could just break out the old, go to the store and get some beeswax and oil. They sell it everywhere. And just refinish your pen. Just rub it in, rub it around, wipe it off. It'll be protected for a little while longer. And that's only really if you leave it sit outside a lot. Ooh, that feels nice. Walnut oil from the grocery store. That's one thing you could do. Absolutely. I don't know much about walnut oil, but is that a vegetable? I guess that's a nut oil, isn't it? I don't know what that does. Is that like a varnish, Lawrence? I watched Mike from Woodpen Plus. There you go. He's the man. I've seen him. Yeah, there's always a lot of methods to the madness out there, and I just try to take it easy and pick the easiest, most long-lasting one. And again, if it's hybrid, it's natural material, folks. Okay, let's get this cleaned off. Now, I don't push very hard on here because as you can see, I'm getting a little bit of the wax from the inside of the pen. Okay, that feels pretty good there. I'll rub it in gently. Then I'll put it up on hyper speed. And we shall let it build up some heat and soak into the pencils. See the colors coming off from the pen from the heat? Melts that wax. So I'm not spending too much time in any one area because I don't want to rub all that out. There we go. And there's no polishing that one. We'll buff it for sure. There you go. Looks very nice. And again, we cheated that 0.72 down to 0.66. So that's 0.03 of an inch on either side. Hi, Michelle. You're welcome, Christina. You're welcome. You are welcome. I hear it and I spread it. Okay, here comes another one as I'm knocking all my drill drivers over. I would imagine that they squeeze those walnuts to get the oil out, don't they? Or do they boil? I guess you could boil it too. I don't know how that works. All right, here we go. Let's make it round. This one's going to be a little fatter. All right, that is beautifully round. Absolutely, Lawrence, and that's why I spin at a very high rate of speed, and I provide a lot of friction to build up that heat, get that oil to wax and oil to soak in. Pretty non-scientific, I'll tell you that. It's always the wood bits that hang around. Let's see a lot of static electricity in the wood. All right. Oh, it feels so nice and smooth. That's going to be pretty wicked looking, but because this thing here goes down to a point. I think most of this is in the blank next to this one here. Got some glitter in there, transparent a bit, darker blue or teal down there. Pretty cool. All right, let's do some rounding here. Let's actually first let's see where we're starting out at. We're starting out at a 0.76. We're going to come down to a 0.72. So slight rounding or finger hold. Are you talking about the pictures in the drop, Jess? I got you. I understand. Let's see. Turn my fan on here. Get warm in the shop. Number 38. Excellent. I'll have to go check it out, see what number 38 is. I'm sure it's gorgeous. All right, let's go find the middle of this puppy here. Let me do something a little different. Let's see, 1 to 5, 3 is the middle. Let's see, let's go to this one right here. We're going to make this as cool as we can. All right, now I'm going to change back my new blade for the old blade because this new blade is so aggressively sharp. I'll have to work on that I'll work on a few blanks just to calm it down a little bit. All right, here we go. Yes, ma'am. I agree with you, Jess and Christina. Imagine your job is to sit around all day and come up with color schemes and then pour it in resin. All right, this may be the shortest, fattest flying tire we've ever done. How cute. Okay. You know, it's funny. You sort of get into a routine and a length and a look, and all of a sudden you're doing something different. You're like, wow, how's this work? The swirl scape blanks. Nice. What is a swirl scape? Is that one of the ones he's got? Swirl scape. Is that what he calls them? That's a pretty good name. Oh, number 17. I'll check those out. And Dawn and Jamie are so nice. Can we drop? Can we Saturday okay? Can we drop then? I said, absolutely. Whenever you want, whenever you get enough. I got plenty to do, so it's not like I need them to give me another 40 pens to do, but we're happy to entertain the crowd and keep it on rolling. Whew, that thing is smooth. Okay, here we go. Can't wait to see what pops out in this little piece of wood here. Yeah, there's some nice glitter in this one here, I'll tell you. And it's going to be interesting to see how this flying tire comes up into that white lacy area. That'll be pretty cool too. That's the fun part about standing here eyeballing it live, is to see what arises out of that blank. It's like opening a Easter or a Christmas present every 30 minutes. Okay, let's take this last one here. Man, I'm really digging that one we did for Christina F. earlier with the little pieces of resin that stayed on top of that turn where the finger hold was. That was just way cool. Wanted one of the peep blanks. Oh, I didn't even see the peep blanks. I saw the leopard ones. You know what, Jess? The best I can do is tell you what I see here, and hopefully that guides you. And then again, you never know what you're really getting, but chances are good, right? Oh, this will be gorgeous. That's pretty cool how that went through. That'll be leopard scope worthy right there. And it came out to the other side a little bit. Ah, that's cool. Okay. Let's get this cleaned off and get some beeswax on that wood. All right. Almost looks like a galaxy in there. That's going to be pretty nifty. Okay, now we'll get the piece of, this is where we create the heat, Lawrence. Put it up to about 3,800 and let it just generate. That's why it turns white. You'll see how it goes white. Yeah, Carrie will probably text you, Jess. We usually give people a heads up when they're up in the lineup for sure. Okay, that feels good there. Now, put a little bit of beeswax on it here. And get that heat built up and get that beeswax soaked in there. Again, it is a stabilized piece of wood, but there are wood fibers in between the resin, and that's what we're sealing up. Don't need to seal the resin in the wood up. We just need to seal the wood up. All right, that is nice. Good. Now we'll slow that down a little bit while we're doing the rest. Get all that wood shavings off of there. Put a little more goop on there. Very good. And of course, we do have a buffing to do after this. But oh, yes, this is going to be very gorgeous. Wow. Wow. Wait till you see how it comes around that. Let me wipe that off there. How it comes around that piece of wood as that resin in the white color swirls around. This will be very neat. Let's see, which one is a digital microscope? The leopard scope. All right, so here is where, see how that trail comes in there and how it hugs that wood right there. Is that too cool? Look at that beautiful wood. Oh, the chatoyance in that is insane. I love that about burl. There's so much stress in a burl, and that's what causes all that chatoyance, which is that cat's eye look. So there's that white laciness that was going across there. It goes all the way up here, and look at the end of that, how it comes out of the center. And there's a little bit on the back side. That is very, very cool. That's where it looks like a galaxy. It looks like a nebula out there in the world forming a galaxy. And that's transparent. See the other side of that? That might be a reflection. Maybe that's just my wishful thinking. Anyway, very cool blank. Very, very cool. All right, let me flip the camera back. I have a green gemstone from Rapture, a Kimba blank. One was silver. Oh, yeah, the silver mesh one. That's pretty cool. Don't remember the name either. Carrie would know what that is. Just ask her. I like that mesh they have in there, that little metal mesh. It's pretty cool. Let's see. We missing anybody? Let's see. Yes, sir. It is great that we learn from each other. Nobody knows everything, but between the bunch of us, we know a lot. Scarlett J. Oh, let's see. Do I have the name? Jamie B, right? Scarlett J. I get them all mixed up. Scarlett, if you're Jamie, yes. I think that might be right. I forget. You guys with your cryptic names. Scarlett J sounds like your actress name. Is that what it is? Yeah, that's it, Jamie. That's yours. And we just did one of your previous ones, your pencil one. Let me show it to you. We had to cheat on the size a little bit because these are pretty small blanks, but we got you about a 0.66 on there. I know you wanted a 0.72, but once rounded, the whole blank is only about a 0.75 or 76. And look at this one here. That's the end of the pencil. You can see down in there and see the sharp part of that pencil. So yeah, we did our best to, they're all 4 inches long, nice and short, very stubby. Yeah, that's your actress name. You got it. The Academy Award goes to Scarlett J for Best Supporting Actress in a Tertiary Role. Best I could do at being funny. Yeah, nice blanks. Just one. This one is going to be a little bit better because it's a really fat blank. All right, blower on, and here we go. Make it round. Go for it, Joe. I'm a little busy. Look at the award. I love my shorties. Yeah, Carrie goes, she wants it short, fat, and do the best you can with it. I said, okay. What I'm feeling when I grab the blank like that is I can still feel the flat side. And I don't want to take it down much more than that flat side disappearing, which means I'm fully round. Beautiful. There we go. Nice and round. In this one here, we're now starting out at a 0.86. So get down to 0.72. We got a nice little elephant's foot on there. So that'll be very cool. All right, let's see how far we're getting down here. 0.75. Oh, we're doing good. Doing good. That should be right where we want to be. 0.72 on the money. Whoop. You guys are funny. Yeah, everybody's got the thing they like to paint with. I think Carrie and many other people are going to convert everybody to that e-painter to do the ABs and all those other ones I don't know much about that don't stick well to the putty yet. Yeah, that is a fear, Christina. I came to buy one. You guys are so cute. So cute. And I won't tell you this, but when he's all done with his drop and it's all closed out, we'll pick 5 or 6 of them and say, hey, send us those too. And then we'll buy them off him and just put them in our inventory and turn them, sell them on Wild Wednesday or Grilling Thursday or whatever we're up to now. All right, we should be right down around where we need to be. 0.7, 1.5. Pretty close to 0.72. Love it. All right, now let's see what we can do in the middle here. We got a lot of cool stuff here. I think I'm going to do an abbreviated interceptor. We will shorten that down quite a bit, sort of like we do for the e-painters. There's our center. We'll come out to about 3/8 of an inch. Can I do that? Nah, I got to go to a 1/2 inch. We'll go to a 1/2 inch there too. Okay. Yeah, 3/8 was just too small. All right, now we'll come right to here. You'll recognize the cut, but you'll know how short it is. Oh, that's sexy when it's that short. That's cute. This actually looks pretty cute. It's like a little tiny interceptor. That's funny. It's like we just miniaturized it. All right, I am digging that little interceptor. I like the curves on it. Very cool. Woo, I like it. Look at Joe and Caden going at it. This is funny. Caden, you're a riot. I'd love to meet you in person sometime. I already know Joe's a riot. She's fun. Met her in person a couple times, I think, now. And maybe at least two. Carrie could correct me and tell me what the real number is. Or Joe could, too. We'll get all this shaving stuff off here. Here we go. Sometimes that little sandpaper just gets so bunked up with a bunch of yuck. Okay, here we go. I give back as I get, you bet. Two times, you lucky thing. What you got, baby? I did talk about the Dawn Drop. They're all drooling all over it and saying they're resisting and then snatching one or two up. Yep. You got look at this little shorty here, Care, with the interceptor cut on it. It looks cute. Yeah, Scarlet J goes, is that mine? I go, Scarlet J. I think you're Jamie, right? Yeah, Jamie. Look at that. How cute that is.
Oh, that is cute. I like that.
It's short.
It's short. It's native, yeah.
We could do that on the back of an e-painter too. We're just getting all kind of crafty here today. Did you show your two model pens yet? Joe, I ain't scared. Guys, you're so funny. That's right, Joe. Two times, me lucky thing. And it's going to be three here soon, too. I think I'll be down in Texas at the end of the month. Down in Dallas. Carrie says he's coming. What day is the 28th? That's the day I'm going, probably.
Well, I'll have to move my plane.
Meeting with Dave and Buster's again.
But here's a snake.
Hang on, let me turn this off and you can show
Oh, my horrible fingernails.
whatever.
Hold that.
I'm holding. My fingers are dirty though.
Oh.
Down a little bit, it'll be too not in focus. There you go, right there. Perfect.
So this is the Year of the Snake pen. Oh, you see me trying to struggle getting it.
Yeah, get in there. There it is.
So there's a cobra on the left, and then just a regular.
If you drop it a little bit, it'll probably get more in focus. A Friday. It's a Friday.
A Friday. Yeah, I had to point.
Oh, there you go. It's a little more in focus.
Yeah, so the cobra on the left.
We'll look at that in the leopard scope here in a bit.
Snake scales, and then like the Slytherin snake, and this is like a Krista gold, and then our combo red color that we do, mixing a transparent red and that kind of thing. So that's that one. Then this is the Fourth Wing Dragon 2.0. So we sort of took the blue one out because someone had asked us to do that. So I kind of like
Here,
the,
let me-
the two blacks.
So you can get it in focus. Let me just drop this out. And that way you got all the room you need.
So this is they're two black dragons rather than a dark blue one and a black with the gold scales.
Tilt it a little bit so they can, get a.
Oh, there's my finger right on top of the dragon.
Yep. Well, get your finger off the dragon.
I don't know it was there. Yes, I need to get my nails fixed.
Yeah, been a couple weeks.
Yeah, because of the virus.
Anyway, there you go.
There you go.
Let me
That's
get
the
back
new
to work.
one. So that's the new. Oh,
It's over there.
Oh.
On the table.
That's the new one, 2.0. If you're interested in the 2.0, it's just two black dragons. They're like blue, black, whatever floats your boat.
Oh, what am I doing? I need the diaper. Need the diaper in place. Forgot what the heck I was doing. There we go. Okay, get her spinning. Let's rough it back in here. Need a fourth wing pen, but Caden, no, you don't. Yes, I do know it. Caden, you're a riot. Fighting with yourself. That's just adorable. It's under pre-orders. Caden's fighting with himself. But Caden, no, you don't. Yes, I do. No, yes. It actually came out really nice. I do like the two black dragons on it. Who asked for two blacks? I think it was Lindsay from Emerald and Fairylight. She goes, I want two blacks. And I said, well, we'll just happen to make two blacks. She's a very nice lady. All right, that's feeling pretty good there. You know what's funny is doing these shorties, you would think they'd be easier because there's less pen, but I have to think twice as hard because I'm outside my normal muscle memory of the 5 1/4 type of pen. Only 1 1/4 different, but it's like a whole new planet. And this has the polymer clay, so it feels funny. Again, it's like having that hybrid material and you've got a different feel for the hybrid material than the resin. Yuck what, baby? What's that? Medicine. Yeah, medicine's yuck. Medicine's yuck. Yep, I like the blue and the black too. And I'll tell you, one of my favorite dragon pens was the one that we did for the winter dragon that has those 3 different colors in it. What were they again, Care? Blue, purple, icy blue. Was there 4 colors? Just 3? White with the icicle. Oh, yeah, that was cool. We should do a tray out of those colors. Hey, Caden, how's that National Guard thing going? Is that still an option you're looking at? We need you out there, and I'm telling you, we could probably earn some pretty good skills in that place. I know the Navy was good for me. You think a carrot tray, Joe, or a that size tray I did today? The one I did today doesn't come with handles, because there's no place to put them on. But the carrot tray does come with either gold or brushed nickel handles. This is going to be a hot looking pen. I could see it already. Even spinning. Or trinket tray. We got trinket trays, the big square trays, and the carrot tray. Oh, that is just I love yellow and blue together. Just reminds me of a grape and butter sandwich. And that's, I got to show you this under the microscope. It's got a wispy ribbon of blue running through it. I thought it was tinted blue, but it's clear with this wispy ribbon running around. Yep, you go, Caden. You figure it out, buddy. There's always tomorrow. I wish you the greatest fortune in everything you do. Let's see. Let's flip down to the settings here, to the leopard scope. So let's see if I can, so you can see, let's see, where are we at? Right there. See that wispy ribbon in there of blue? It's clear resin with that blue ribbon. And I thought it was tinted or colored blue, but it's not. It's clear. That's too cool. You would think it's blue, but it's that little ribbon of blue that you can see in there. Nice and clear on this end. Get a little bit of that three-dimensionality. See inside the blank. Too cool. Yeah. That's pretty. Sun, moon, and stars and little clouds in there. Look at that little cloud. There's a star. Very nice. Very nice. Good colors in that too. Okay, let's go to this thing right here. You're welcome, Jamie. You're welcome. Okay, and by the way, Joe, I'm not sure which tray you were talking about, but here's the square tray I made today. I made out of this crazy, what's it called? UFO green. UFO green. What a great name, right? And I just made 2 trays for myself for over at my work table to put my little junk in there that I'm working on, or one of these is going to be for my little tools like X-Acto knives and pliers and screwdrivers and that kind of stuff. But thinking one of these trays might be nice with those colors from that thing. Anyway, everybody, that will be the end of our broadcast this evening. We appreciate, as always, everybody being here. We appreciate you hanging out with us. It's always fun. For you lurkers out there, throw a little emoji in there if you want. Not that green tray. I know, Joe. I know. My Marine bestie is still home. That's good. That's good. Keep him safe. And yeah, the other colors from the Winter Dragon Emma Casey Seasons pen type of thing. Yeah, Carrie will pick those out and she'll help me out doing that. But anyway, we appreciate you being here and glad you're lurking and working. And we'll see you again tomorrow night. And watch for some good stuff throughout the day. I've prepped 3 premieres today so I can tear through them tomorrow and have a good time. You guys have a good evening. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.